Why do you all have that look of confusion on your faces? As I see it, the problem is fairly basic. Our audience has become confused.
Then let's get a new audience.
Excuse me?
If they can't keep up, who needs them, right?
Jane.
Yes, sir.
He'll listen to you. Tell him to speak only when spoken to.
Larry, the sooner that you let Mr. Gordon finish, the sooner we'll all get out of here.
Thank you, Jane. Don't stand behind me, Larry. As radio personalities here at WPLE, you all have certain responsibilities to your listeners, such as being on the air when you're supposed to be. Recently, however, due to colds, sore throats, minor aches and pains, etc., many of you have found it necessary to switch time slots with your co-workers, which I foolishly agreed to. Watch it.
You know, Mr. Gordon, in all fairness, it is the cold and flu season.
Nobody mentioned fairness, Jane. We're talking business. From now on, there will be no substitutions or alterations in scheduling of any kind, except in the case of a national emergency or a death, either your own or that of a close relative.
But if you die, do we get the day off?
If I go, I'm taking you with me, Larry. Have a nice day. Jane, can I speak to you for a minute?
Sure.
Larry, you've been dismissed.
Isn't there any food?
Get out, Larry.
Isn't there usually food?
Get out, Larry.
What a jip.
Mr. Gordon, my sister is waiting in my office. Do you mind if I just call her and tell her I'm going to be a little late?
This won't take long, Jane. I just didn't want to say anything in front of the others. The station has purchased a table at Saturday night's Broadcasters Association dinner, and I thought perhaps you and a guest might like to join us.
Wasn't that nice? Thank you very much.
It's our annual roast and follies. The entertainment gets a little risque, but I thought you might like it anyway.
I think I can handle it. Oh, Mr. Gordon, can I bring my sister?
You can't get a date, Jane?
No, Mr. Gordon, she's spending the week with me. Her family's away, and I just thought, you know...
Oh, I see. Oh, sure, no problem. Bring your sister.
Thank you.
Oh, Jane.
Yes, sir.
Don't say anything to any of the others. The station only bought one table, and not everyone can go.
I'm sure if you told them, they'd understand.
I don't like most of them anyway, Jane.
Well, I wouldn't tell them that.
The thing I like best about camping is the clothes. So I don't go because it ruins them. But the only reason I even considered going camping with Charlie and the kids is because I hate being left alone in the house. Don't you have a dog? Mm-hmm. She goes with them. Luckily, you have a sister. With a wonderful apartment in New York. I bet you two are going to have a ball.
Oh, we will. Hi, Jill. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, no problem. Loretta and I were just discussing our mutual disdain for camping and the outdoor life. Yeah, which means if you can avoid it, why sleep on dirt? How was your meeting?
Silly. But Jim Gordon invited us to the Broadcasters' Follies at El Morocco Saturday night.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah. Oh, listen, Loretta, don't mention that to anyone. I think it's supposed to be a secret.
Boss, you've got a stack of letters to sign. You have to proofread the column. She will do that tomorrow. Tonight, we are having fun.
You're right. Let's get out of here.
Janie, don't forget your coat.
you see how my big sister takes care of me?
Good evening, Dr. Jane.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Beverly. You off to work?
Oh, yes. Yes, Neville and I are expecting a lot of lovers tonight.
Neville is Mr. Beverly's horse.
And friend.
I hope there's more to this explanation.
Mr. Beverly drives a handsome cab in Central Park.
Oh, how wonderful.
Yes, and now that this pretty young woman knows so much about me, I should like to know who she is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't introduce you.
I know you didn't, and I know why. You want me all to yourself.
Mr. Beverly, this is my sister, Jill. Jill, this is Mr. Beverly, my neighbor.
Oh, remarkable, remarkable.
What is?
Two such radiant women in one family. My pleasure.
Night, Mr. Beverly.
Good night, Dr. Jane. And sister.
I love that old suit. What's number 7 for?
I'm not sure. All I know is it comes between 6 and 8, and it has something to do with elasticity.
Oh, elasticity is good.
Huh?
Smells funny. What's in it?
Ambergris.
Ambergris?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Whale spit. That's what they said at the shop. God knows it cost enough.
It should. Must be hard teaching whales to spit.
I'm so glad I'm here. Charlie won't let me wear it to bed. He says it smells up the pillow.
You're gonna wear that stuff to bed?
Well, I was hoping to. Do you mind?
You promise to stay away from my pillow.
I promise.
Jill, you promised.
Well, this isn't your pillow, Janie.
It was when I got up this morning.
Oh, honey, look. Do you mind if I sleep on this side? I've been sleeping on this side for 15 years. That's Charlie's side.
Well,
I just wouldn't be able to sleep a wink if I changed now.
Jill, I always sleep on this side, too.
Janie, you sleep alone in this bed. There are no sides.
Okay. Well, I have to move the phone and the alarm
now, look,
clock.
I do not mind answering the phone, and don't worry about the alarm. I will wake you up in the morning.
Now, you stop spoiling me.
No, come on. Jill, I made your favorite.
Honey, you made me late. I wish you could have just woken me up a little bit sooner.
Oh, you look tired. I wanted to let you sleep.
I know, but I like a little extra time in the morning to eat my grapefruit and drink my coffee.
Well, now relax and eat your French toast with syrup, made just the way you like it, with the crust cut off.
I haven't had this in ages.
You must miss it.
I do, but, it's one of those little sacrifices we women over 30 have to make for our figures. Aren't you eating anything?
Oh, I ate already.
What?
The grapefruit. I'm older than you are. Sacrifice is my life. Please eat it for me.
Oh, very well, but I'll make a fuss.
Syrup?
Oh, I shouldn't have French toast without syrup, certainly.
How'd you sleep?
Oh, like a football. You kick in your sleep.
Oh, only when I'm in a strange bed.
That's interesting. I don't think I ever came across anything quite like that before.
Janie, you are eating much too fast. You're going to get the hiccups.
Oh, I'm late, but this was delicious. I have to go.
Well, I'm going to go, too. I'm going to hit 4 museums today. I'll drop you off in a cab.
Oh, really, Jill? Much faster if I get my own cab.
Janie, it is my pleasure. Now just go brush your teeth, and then we'll go.
Okay. Well, Amanda, contrary to modern folklore and Madison Avenue, love sometimes does mean having to say you're sorry. So if you were big enough to admit to me that you're wrong, I think you should be big enough to admit it to the man you love.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Lucas.
Sure.
And thank you, New York, for having enough problems to keep us on the air for 2 hours. Dr. Jane Lucas, this is Larry Love saying schmoible. It's something I've always wanted to say.
You're clear.
Thanks, Sam.
Nice show today, Jane.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Gordon.
Schmoible?
It's not dirty.
Jane, this is for you.
Oh, thank you.
What's that?
I believe I said, Jane, this is for you.
I know what you said. Is it money?
You know what to do with that envelope, Jane. And what not to do. Larry, you're a schmoible. Now it's dirty.
Hey, you, I'm home.
In the kitchen.
Woo, that smells good.
I thought you'd like it.
Like it, I want to bottle it and sell it.
Paella.
Oh, I'm going to eat it all right here out of the pot.
No, it's not quite ready yet. It's still got to simmer. Wouldn't you like to freshen up a little bit before dinner? Perhaps a little more lipstick.
A little more lipstick?
Well, I thought you'd like to be a little more comfortable.
More comfortable with a little more lipstick?
Are you going to repeat everything I say?
Everything you say? No. I have something completely original to ask you.
What?
Why are there 3 places set at the dinner table?
Oh, Janie, I met the most interesting man at lunch today. He's very warm and charming and very, very handsome.
You didn't.
It's true. He's coming for dinner tonight.
He's coming for dinner tonight?
You're doing it again.
Why?
Well, because there I was having lunch at Tavern on the Green, and there he was standing there looking very handsome in a very smart tuxedo, and I thought to myself, he is for my little sister.
A tuxedo at lunch?
Mm-hmm.
You're fixing me up with a head waiter?
Maitre d'. Don't worry. You'll like Julio. He has divine posture.
Julio?
Probably. Now smile, Janie. You look prettiest when you smile. Oh.
Oh, you must be Julio.
Sí, señorita. Buenas noches. Dos chicas muy bellas, un apartamento muy lindo. Qué suerte.
Julio doesn't speak English, Jill?
Only if you have reservations.
Good, because I have a few choice words for you I'd be embarrassed to say in front of a stranger.
Well, dinner is served. Janie, you're not going to have time for breakfast.
Lucky me. Jill, where's the bathroom scale?
I hid it. I think you're more concerned with your weight than your health.
I'm having trouble fitting into anything in my closet, Jill. Yes, I am concerned.
And a little grumpy. Did we get up on the wrong side of the bed this
I've
morning?
been getting up on the wrong side of the bed for the past 5 mornings, Jill. Yes, I am a little grumpy.
Well, you're going to feel much better after you've had your French toast.
Jill, don't you know how to make anything under 500 calories?
Oh, come on, Janie.
Coffee's different.
Different from what?
Different from coffee.
It's decaf.
Jill, I don't want decaf. I want real coffee.
Sweetie, decaf is real coffee, and besides, I'm only trying to help shoo Mr. Cranky away.
You are going to meet the entire Cranky family if I don't get some real coffee.
Honey, I have been weaning you off of caffeine all week. You didn't even realize.
That's why I've been falling asleep at work. Now, look, you know, you did not have to take that upon yourself to do, Jill.
Of course I did. I'm your big sister.
That's it for me. I don't want any more breakfast. Yes, I am sure that I've had enough, and I don't want to brush my teeth again, and I don't need a ride to work. And please do not make another cozy dinner for 3 tonight.
But, sweetie, aren't you at least going to...
Jill, I know exactly what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do, and thank you for your concern. I'm going to wear shoes today.
Lunchtime, boss.
Thanks, honey. Just put it down right there.
Oh, You should really eat this before it gets cold. Do I sound like your big sister?
Let's just say my food intake is a very sensitive subject this week.
Gotcha. Oh, by the way, a man named Julio called.
Julio is another sensitive subject.
Gotcha, boss. Well, guess I'll let you get back to work. I'm gonna have some lunch now. Would you like some coffee before I go? Another sensitive subject. Gotcha. Well, this is our last night, Janie Jane.
I know, Jilly Jill.
I'm excited about the dinner tonight. Is it really going to be as risque as they say?
Well, I think so. You know, for years it was a stag, but they've toned it down some since they were forced to include women. Should be fun, though. What do you think? Which shoe don't you like?
The dress. Are you sure you want to wear that?
I was. What don't you like about it?
Color, I guess. I just don't think salmon's your color. I don't think salmon's anyone's color. It should be swimming upstream and laying eggs.
Well, I like it, and I'm going to wear it anyway. Okay?
Fine.
Here you are, darling.
Thanks, darling. Miss Connecticut? Really?
Well, that was a long time ago.
She would have won if she hadn't dropped her baton.
You know, I think I saw that on TV. Jane and I used to watch the Miss America pageant every year.
Jill and the older girls had a big crush on Bert Parks.
Good evening, everybody.
Larry, what are you doing here?
Big Freddie gave me his ticket. He and little Heidi have blue.
Isn't this a heavenly place?
Larry, you idiot. These are the Follies. They're a dirty jokes.
It's okay. She's hard of hearing.
Larry, wouldn't you like to introduce us to your friend?
Sure. Everybody, this is Bernadette.
Hello.
How do you do?
Bernadette, this is everybody. Bernadette, these are the people I was telling you about.
Good things, I hope.
I must confess.
Why did you bring her here?
I knew that you were bringing your sister, and I didn't want you to feel self-conscious.
Now, Sister Bernadette, it's a pleasure to meet you. This is Sister Jill.
I'll have skim milk, and my date will have a Virgin Mary.
Peggy, you may not know this, but you are not the only drum majorette at this table.
Jill, did you used to twirl the old baton?
Oh, you think I'm talking about myself? No, I'm talking about our little Janie.
Jill, please, I don't think
now
that
I've embarrassed her. She doesn't like it when I brag about her accomplishments.
No, I just don't like it when you call me little Janie.
And then Jane got her Phi Beta Kappa key, and me, the dumb older sister, was so proud. Janie, show them your Phi Beta Kappa key.
Oh, darn. It's pinned to the salmon dress. If only I'd worn that.
You have a salmon dress? You know, I bet you'd look marvelous in salmon.
I used to think so.
Jim, I bet a successful gold card carrier like you must know at least a dozen eligible bachelors. Why haven't you introduced my sister to one of them? Please.
Well, I've got a couple of sisters of my own I'm trying to marry off.
You see?
Janie, if you want to fit into your clothes, you really shouldn't eat so much bread.
Oh, excuse me, please.
She is a maniac on the floor.
Larry, if God doesn't get you for this, I will.
I am happy having such a good time.
How nice.
Those people are all so lovely. Silly me. I was afraid I'd run out of things to say.
I wish you had.
Well, good. We don't have to pretend that there's nothing wrong. What's the matter, Jane?
French toast.
Are we talking in code?
Jill, you are driving me crazy. And I know that you're leaving tomorrow, but I just have to say something to you before you go.
What?
Go home.
I had a hunch I was getting on your nerves.
So why didn't you stop?
So why didn't you say something?
I'm saying something to you now. Jill, for the past week, you have taken over my entire life. My bedroom, my kitchen, and now my banquet. Stop treating me like a child.
I am not treating you like a child. That's what you're talking about.
That. And making my breakfast for me and telling me when to brush my teeth and dropping me off at work and not letting me drink coffee like a regular grown-up person.
What is this letting me business?
Jill, you are too bossy.
I am not.
You are so.
I am not.
You are so.
You are acting like a child.
I am not acting like a child. Maybe just a little.
Janie, we wanted this week to be just like old times, and it is. We haven't fought like this since we were teenagers.
Regression. We are a case right out of the textbooks. You know how to push all of my buttons, I push all of yours.
How do we stop?
Well, I think we have to find a new relationship, Jill. I mean, after a while, big sisters and little sisters become the same age.
I'm sorry I ruined our visit.
I'm sorry I let you.
Can we go back down to dinner now?
No. Not unless you promise not to let me eat any more bread. Too much bread.
Oh. Thanks. Plenty. I think we gave her her money's worth.
Jilly, you're doing it again. I would like to leave the lady $1. Thank you.
Damn, it's hot as hell down there. Promise not to tell. I am not a nun. I'm an actress. Larry gave me $50 to make Mr. Gordon crazy.
Stay on the line. We'll be right back.
All right, this is the last call, see? And you better make it a good one. Go.
Hi, Jane. My name is Tom.
Hi, Tom. What can I do for you?
My college class is having a 10th year reunion this weekend, and I don't know whether to go or not. I'm afraid of spoiling the great memories I have. What if we've all changed?
Oh, count on it, Tom. Most people change. But you'd be surprised how much relationships stay the same. Don't miss your reunion. It'll be another great memory for you to look back on. And listen, with any luck, that cute little girl that you had a crush on will still look the same.
I'm bringing my wife with me.
And hope that she doesn't.